Welcome back to another episode of The Stolies.
Today we're going to be talking about monetization, how to make money on the social media platforms themselves. A lot of people tend to think that you make tons and tons of money from the social media platforms and not that most creators or influencers make money in other ways utilizing these platforms. But the platforms themselves rarely pay a lot. So we're going to talk about the different platforms and what they pay to their content creators so that you guys have a better knowledge. So while these platforms can be considered like a little bonus or a nice extra
Shopping money.
little paycheck, they rarely are enough to be like, hey, we can live off of this. Okay, so the first platform we're gonna talk about is TikTok, which is our baby. No, I'm just kidding.
Kind of.
I will forever love TikTok because I feel like it just made us aware of the possibilities and helped me gain confidence in this sphere. To be like, hey, people like us, I'm not afraid of like putting our content out there. And from starting on TikTok, we went to Instagram and Facebook and started creating content more confidently. So I love TikTok. TikTok has a fund called the Creator Fund, and they have a certain list of requirements that you can meet. Some main guidelines are you have to have 10,000 followers, you have to have had 100,000 views in the last 30 days, which if you're regularly posting is doable for sure. So once you get accepted, they pay you a certain amount per views, and
Ka-ching.
people don't know. Oh no, we're gonna show you. People don't know exactly how much it is. Like it depends on the creator, depends on your following, but you get paid cents per a certain amount of views. So to give you a concrete number, in the month of December, we made $234.99.
Woo!
So we went on a date for that. Yeah. So yeah, it's not something that you can count on. I will say that there are content creators who make bank on that because whereas we have 200,000 followers, they might have 2, 3, 4, 10 million. When you have that many followers and your videos regularly get a million to 2 to 3 to 10 million views, that is where you're making money. The reality though is most creators do not have millions and millions of followers. Most creators are not having millions and millions of views on their videos. So the likelihood that you would make anything over 200, 300, maybe 500 on a good month is extremely unlikely. So even though we love TikTok, TikTok does not pay us a lot.
Yeah. So TikTok is definitely our baby, but the OG is definitely Instagram, and Instagram is near and dear to my heart simply because of the aesthetics. So if you think of TikTok as like the come as you are church version, Instagram is definitely more the aesthetics, the dress your Sunday best. And that's kind of why as a type 3 I love it.
And that's why I hate it.
Because of the aesthetics. But what that looks like if you are a content creator, they have the Reels Play bonus, which is an invite-only bonus, unlike TikTok where there are specific kind of guidelines as to how you can get that. And it's honestly very ambiguous because there's small accounts who have gotten it, there's large accounts that have gotten it, and everyone in between who hasn't gotten it, aka us. But we still want to be posting on Instagram Reels. And it doesn't hurt to get your content out there. Like we talked about in our previous video about recycling your content. It's an easy way for you to be on another platform to get more views.
And we have increased our following on Instagram, even if we're not part of the Reels Play program.
So right now the hype is all in the short form videos, and just like on a lot of the other platforms, one of the number one ways to be able to grow your following on Instagram is by doing Reels, and so that's why we're doing Reels. Outside of Instagram, there's YouTube Shorts, which is kind of like the new guy on the block, and I feel like the Shorts version of that hasn't really caught on yet. However, we are posting on YouTube Shorts, and just like the other platforms, people get selected to be part of the content creation bonus. We do know that a select number of influencers and content creators were chosen and paid $50,000 for 100 videos over the course of 6 months. But we don't know how they get selected.
I think that for YouTube Shorts, it's creators who are already on YouTube, had a big following, and it's creators that they're expecting that their shorts will immediately get a lot of views.
But just like the other platforms, we're posting on YouTube Shorts with the anticipation that maybe over time as our following grows, that something could come out of that. And that's really the mindset you need to take into all of these platforms.
Yeah. So the last platform is Facebook. Facebook has a Reels program as well, and they have a Reels bonus program very similar to Instagram. But we started posting Reels, I think in like September.
Something like that.
And they started the Reels program in July. So we were very early. And I noticed for the first time that Facebook had a Reels.
Yeah, it popped up.
And I was like, oh, like Facebook has Reels too now? Oh. And I thought it was like another platform for me that
I actually remember
have
you
to
signed.
post on.
Yeah.
But I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna start because why not? And in those first weeks, I had a few videos do very well, and I was like, this is better than TikTok. Like the views that I'm getting are amazing. So I made it a habit to start posting, and I did that for like 2 to 3 months, just consistently. We did gain a lot of followers. We did start building a community. People were commenting like, we love your videos. So we were regularly posting, and then in November, end of November. No, actually it was early December.
Early December, yeah.
Early December, we got an email that said you've been invited to the Facebook Reels program. At first, I legit thought it was a scam.
It's true.
Because the email said you've been invited as a creator. Creators can make up to $35,000.
Yes, $35,000.
He was like, babe, it's a typo. It's just $3,500.
Yeah.
And I had to pull it up and be like, oh, look at this.
I didn't believe it.
So for a while, we were like, this is a scam. But no, like then we looked it up and Facebook, and there were a few YouTube videos on it. Like, no, this is their latest incentive program, and that is legit. So we were like, okay, Facebook it is.
Let's do it.
And we did not make the $35,000, but we can say we did make a significant amount, and that has been like the biggest blessing that we were able to focus on full-time content creation because we had that incentive from Facebook. So listen, nobody can talk about Facebook in my presence anymore because after that, I love Facebook.
I think the cool thing about it was after that first initial month, we're like, you can kind of expect if you put out decent videos, like you are gonna get paid.
All that to say, I do feel like that we got really lucky with that because we jumped on it early, and we did have a video have over 20 million views. It's just the same as Instagram where you don't know, you have to be invited.
Exactly.
Some people get it that have never posted a reel, and some people that are posting reels don't get it. So you can't set your journey on content creation thinking, well, I'm gonna get Instagram, Facebook, and the YouTube Reels program or
you don't
whatever.
Really have control
like
over that.
There's no. So anyway, those are the ways that the platforms pay you themselves. They each have some type of program where you can apply or join or get invited into and you get paid. However, most people don't get that. So people who are monetizing their social media platforms are not getting paid by the platforms themselves.
Or they're getting paid a very small amount.
Yeah, very small amount. And we're gonna talk about in the next video how to monetize outside of the platform.
Which is the really exciting part that you can create.
And you have to put your energy and your focus on that.
Which is really my passion. Like I've really come into feeling like I'm energized and stoked about what I'm doing, which is a really, really exciting place to be. Honestly, it feels like I've been talking about a lot of stuff for years, and now it's finally starting to come to be.
It's exciting.
It's exciting.
But anyway, this was hopefully a little shorter. I don't know, we went kind of long. But in the next video, we will talk about all the ways to monetize your platform that have nothing to do with the platforms themselves.
So check out our next video on how to monetize through your platforms.